All right. Good afternoon, Asia and Pacific. Good morning, Europe and Africa, and good night, I guess, for the US, Canada, and Latin America. So I hope everyone is enjoying the networking. So we are about to resume our sessions. And first, we're going to go with a 10-minute overview of the EMEA region for women in 3D printing. So we had a little bit of a change in the program. So Valeria Tirelli. So Valeria, if you want to put your camera on, that would point you on stage as well, is going to give us the overview. Elena Lopez unfortunately had a little emergency. So we wish her very well, by the way. And Valeria, you are on stage first again for the EMEA region. So I'll be back here in about 10 minutes to present then the rest of the show. Valeria, all yours.
Thank you very much, Noah. Welcome everybody, welcome Europe and I say Asia and the US if you are still with us. So thank you very much for coming here today. So as said, Elena Lopez, who is the European chair, is not available today, unfortunately. So I will present for her what we are doing in women 3D printing and in Europe in particular. So I try to share my screen now. Let me see if I'm able to share the screen. Yes, 1 second. Okay. Okay, so I think you can see my screen now. So here
we can't. No, not yet.
Not yet. Let's see what's the problem. Try to share.
Yeah, once you're in the screen, once you're in the share panel, you need to select which
share
screen you want, and then it will.
Yes, exactly. I try to share directly the PowerPoint, but it seems it doesn't work. Present the document. No.
I can try to pull them up if you want. Have that. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Right. My turn to try. Up. Bear with us, everyone. Here we go. Let me know when you need to go to the next slide.
Okay, thank you. Exactly, perfect. So as said, I'm replacing today Elena Lopez, our regional director for Europe, and I'm Valeria Tirelli, area manager for Italy. So in the next slide, you will see, so please go further to the next slide. Our community, we are a very huge community in women 3D printing, and our mission now is to support the industry and be representative of our industry and the world in which we are working. And in the next slide, you will see, so please Nora, go further, how many fields and topics we are working today as women 3D printing. First of all, we are creating a big community, and we are promoting diversity and inclusion. But also other topics like education and mentorship are at the forefront for us. And we are a big organization of volunteering. So everybody is a volunteer, and we spend our time to organize the events, the meeting, and to grow this community. So the network is probably the best part of this big community. But also we help people to find new employment opportunities. We have a big career platform, and also the relationship between industry and people. So in the next slide, you will see, thank you, Nora, for changing the slide, how big is our community. We are a worldwide network. Started 8 years ago, thanks to Nora, our founder in the US. Now, women 3D printing is spread all over the world, from the US to Europe, Africa, Middle East, and Asia. We are a really big community of people, women, men, and everybody who want to join is welcome. And in the next slide, thank you, Nora, you will see in particular Europe. Europe is growing very fast. They say in the last years, we started with Elvira, our first European chair. Now we have Elena, and we are present in 17 countries with 29 chapters, so almost 30 chapters. Last year, the new organization for Europe divided in mainly 7 areas. In the next slide, you will see this area to better be present, local present, and organize the chapters that are spread in different countries. And we have 33 chapters ambassadors. In the next slide, you see the area manager. As said, we are organized in 7 areas. We have for Russia, Armenia, Asklane, for Germany, Isabel, it's me for Italy, for Northern and Western Europe is Nadia, Elvira for Spain and Portugal, Claire for UK and Ireland, and for Western Balkans is Anida. So we are all working together to promote the presence of women 3D printing in Europe. And in the next slide, you will see, thank you, Nora, how many chapters we have. As I said, more or less 30 chapters. In some countries, we are present with more than 1 chapters. And we are growing, I say, day by day. We are making some events. We are present in the conferences, in the main conferences in Europe, and we are doing happy hour, online or physical happy hours, to meet people and to share passion and experience on 3D printing. And in the next slide, you see we launch a new platform to help our community to meet, is Hivebride. We created local groups in Hivebride, so every chapter has its own group where we can share experience, topics, and communication. And Nora is posting the link to Hivebride. If someone is interested, you can subscribe to this platform. Now, I think the area manager are present, and we are growing this platform and open to everybody. And of course, we have the female database, female speakers database, that is really interesting for people who is organizing conferences and sharing experience and form. So again, a lot of possibility to share and make networking all together. And in the next slide, unfortunately, this is not updated. So we organized some events, especially I can mention Formnext, that was the biggest event in Europe, where women 3D printing was present with a panel discussion in the morning and with a big happy hour. So this was probably the best moment for Europe to meet everybody, not only in Europe, not only European people, but from all over the world. But also we were present at AMTC, the Munich conference, and in other conferences and events for 3D printing. We already have some upcoming events. For example, in Italy, we have MexPay in March, and in Portugal, there will be EuroPM in the autumn. So as you see, we are present as much as we can in the official 3D printing events. And in the next slide, you will see our corporate members. So everything that we do, as I said, is volunteering, but we have to thank our corporate members because they are supporting the organization and supporting all the events, the networking and everything. We have to say thank you to these big companies that are giving us their support and contribution. And in the next slide, you see that we launched a big partnership with SME. SME is a quite old organization, and we joined forces to promote and accelerate our mission and opportunities in additive manufacturing. First of all, today and yesterday, so our TIPE conference is jointly organized with SME, but also we will be present at Rapid TCT, and we also launched a joint program for next-gen mentorship, and also the annual report on diversity for additive manufacturing will be supported by SME. So this is a very big step for us, and strengthen our forces together with SME will allow us to be more present in the world. So I think that's more or less the main message that I have. So in the last slide, just to say we are a great community. We want to support, promote, and inspire the people that are passionate and work in 3D printing. So just be with us and be present in this TIPE event. It's a great event. Thank you.
Thank you, Valeria. And I'm sorry for the little slide. I needed need update. I'm not sure if I had the latest version after all. But thank you so much. And yes, we're really in awe of everything that our European regions are doing. You're a very fast developing region for women 3D printing, and we really appreciate you and all the work that you are doing.